here we are again. Same lady, same lies, same misinformation, same bullshit. Let's get into it.
uh, if you can message people. I don't think so, because every time I tried to message that Jesse LaRusso, I couldn't. So I ended up just messaging him on Google. Said, I don't have a Facebook. I don't have an X. I don't have a Twitter. Never have. So I'm going to create an X. I am. I'm just going to do it under the same name, Bosslady. XOXOXO.
That's funny coming from a lady who doesn't do social media. Why is she doing this now? Why is she always having her camera pointed to the ceiling now? Is it because one of her channels got banned? So she's like trying to get around it, or thinks that they're gonna ban her because of her face? I mean, that's just a theory. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't even matter now, does it? But I was just wondering.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lenny. I'm sorry. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. I didn't see your question. What's up? Sorry, I'm walking around cleaning my kitchen. Trying to find my son a Motrin, and I can't. I can't find any.
You don't have a cupboard for that?
Yeah, as long as it's tactful. And I'm more than.
Do you guys have a medicine cabinet? Like, is that a thing? Is it? Because I have like a cupboard. That's what we call it, the medicine cabinet, because it has everything, all your things you need when you're sick or whatever. I was just wondering.
Likely, I've been getting thrown some crazy questions, and I don't know how to answer stuff. And people come on here trying to bait me with questions. They ask me.
You don't know how to answer them because you don't know how to tell the truth. It's hard to keep up with lies, huh?
About somebody's mom today, and I don't even know that person to even know anything about their mom. So a lot of it's just baiting questions so they can record it, twist it, do all the crap that they do.
No, ma'am. We don't have to do that. We can just watch your lives.
But I don't know where the Motrin is, honey. Well, he says it has, you know what? Do you want to drink a little bit of Alka-Seltzer? That's got some, little bit of aspirin in it. I don't know where. Huh. I gotta finish laundry. Oh, yeah, it does it, does it? I know. Well, never really said I lived in $1 million house. So, is that what someone told you?
Not $1 million house.
I live in an apartment, MKM.
$1 million kitchen, not a house.
What, honey? I know, honey. I don't know where the Motrin. Here, I'm gonna get you something. Let's see. What can I? Oh wait, I have a Gucci bag. You want to see my Gucci bag? Maybe that'll scream.
Nobody cares.
$1 million. No. What? Well, he says it's not $1 million ceiling. Huh? What? Okay. All right. Well, there.
What is this? When is it going to be monetized?
There we go. Is that okay for you, MKM?
That's a bag.
Do what?
I thought she meant a Gucci purse. This bitch showed a bag.
I don't know where the Motrin is. I'm coming. All right.
Why would your first of all, why do you don't have to prove anything. I don't know why you feel the need to prove you're not a narcissist, prove that you have Gucci bags, why don't you prove all the lies that you've been telling? Why don't you just show receipts? You can, on top of that, why is your son asking when you're going to be monetized? Just wondering.
Where is... Ask your sister.
See when doesn't scream with mom.
Yeah, that's what you call a troll. You want to see what mommy does to trolls?
Wait, can I do it?
Yep. Hit the button. Hit the 3 dot.
But she doesn't talk about the stuff around her kids, folks.
There, I hit block.
Hey, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There you go. Confirm it. Bye-bye, troll. There we go. Wonder if Raggedy's trailer has a better feeling. Huh?
Do you have a pencil so I can do my?
Yeah, I gave you a pencil in the bedroom, wasn't it? Or is it on the table? There's a
For
pencil.
my homework.
Hold on. Even if she did live in a trailer, so the fuck what? Huh? So what? Trailers are not like they used to be, like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have that broken down trailer park. It's not like that no more. They are fucking gorgeous. I have seen trailers nicer than homes. I used to live in a trailer. My family used to own a trailer, and I lived there for like 6 years, I want to say, and it was huge. It was huge. The rooms were ginormous. The bedroom, the living room was ginormous. It was so nice. I don't see why everyone, oh shoot, they live in a trailer. So what? My home now is so much smaller than my trailer. I miss like the spaciousness. So I don't understand. It's like that whole stigma on trailers should have died down a long time ago when like the nice double wides came out.
Mechanical. Here's that pencil. Alright, let me find. Okay. Let me figure out where that. Okay, honey.
Okay, I'm gonna skip
Go lay down, babes.
where her kid is in here.
What? So there's a lady that they're all scared to death of Villain.
What?
I mean, she's just a classic bully. So, like, literally, more than likely, I'm not going to show who it was from, but I received 2 messages just in the last few days telling me that I need to publicly apologize, and they will lay off, and they will stop the scamming, the lying, the photoshops.
Is that what this message said?
The bullying, the harass. They said they'll stop all of that if I publicly apologize. And I said, well, that's coercion. I don't do that, and I don't have anything to apologize for. I didn't even know who Villain I didn't know.
Stop saying that. Stop saying you don't know who Villain was, because on, what was it, the 6th? The 6th of January, you said that somebody, and I'm going to find the damn video, you said that somebody had sent you a video of one of Villain's lives.
I saw somebody, Kathy sent me that lady Villain, the video she made. I was like,
that's a lie. Secondly, let's see this email. Let's see this email with this, whoever sent it to you saying all this. Thirdly, let's live in reality for 1 minute, lady. If I have a page and somebody is threatening to me, or I'm intimidated, or I'm scared, I don't have to watch them. You pick and choose who you want to watch. So why would I watch somebody who would scare me? And how can somebody be so scary through a screen? That makes no sense. Like, you didn't think that through. It makes no sense whatsoever. None. Just like you said, I don't watch people that I don't like. Then why would other people? Why would other people watch somebody who they're scared of? That makes no sense. You sound ridiculous. But keep going, please.
Existed. Huh? Yeah, honey. I didn't know she even existed. Didn't know who she was. I guess she took it as a friend.
To the bus stops.
Yeah, either one. Doesn't matter. So after that, she apparently watched some old videos, heard me say my charges, and decided to pull them up, which I appreciate her doing because I have already told you guys about my past.
No, that's not why she did that. It's not why she did that. You take everything and twist it and just make it whatever you want it to be in your Delulu universe. It's fucking a wild ride to watch, I'll tell you.
Oh, I don't. But the thing is now they're threatening my children. She said she was coming after my children. She didn't care because I supposedly doxed somebody. I didn't.
Wait.
I didn't.
Not supposedly, you absolutely did. You absolutely fucking did. And let me tell you, lady, why in the fuck would you be saying this in front of your kid? Huh? Because this reminds me of fucking Shanny for Christ. Because she did that same shit. She terrified them kids. She terrified them, thinking that everybody on the internet was coming to get them. You need to stick to what you said you were doing, not talking about this stuff in front of your son. That's what you need to do.
absolutely did not. Well, I'm not going to say what anyway, I didn't. Here's the thing. If you say my name, I'm going to say your name back. If you say my name, I'm going to say your name back. So when Raggedy said my name, I said her legal name back. So then she got scared. And here's...
That doesn't make it right. What the fuck is wrong with these people? That doesn't make it right. I'm sorry, but that's not a defense. You saying this person did it to me, so I'm doing it to them. What are we, fucking 6? Are you kidding me right now? Who cares? If you're really not that bothered about it, you could have went to her as a fucking adult, or you could have addressed it without using her legal name, and you sure in the shit did dox them, and people have proof of that. For one, people saw it. I mean, come on. It's the fucking internet. If you use a screen name on this app, I am going to address you by your screen name, because obviously you don't want your name to be out there. And I respect that. Even if I do not like you, and even if I knew your real name, I still will not address you by that, because I understand. And that's respect, even for people I don't like.
The funny thing, you want to hear something funny? I posted, they're completely out of hand. They're completely out of hand.
What are you?
This is mass hysteria. Absolute mass hysteria.
It's mass hysteria.
Yeah, but they want an apology. Now, she said, it was funny because yesterday...
For the absolute fucking lies you put on people. The things you make up are so delusional. It's... Honestly, it's shocking. Like, I can't even believe the things that you say. I don't believe them because I know that they're not true. You will make up whole sentences that you said, this person said, and they never said it. Never said it. I started watching people I don't even know just so that way I can hear what they're saying. And I don't hear nothing you say. Nothing. It's kind of hard to lie about somebody who is talking on live every day. Dumbass.
Somebody sent a little snippet of her video. She's like, I'm calling her ex-husband. I'm going to call him. I'm going to get her kids taken away. Huh?
Today's we're saying this 13th. Again. We're saying this again.
I don't know who you think you are. I'm going to fucking contact your ex-husband, too. I'm going to see what he's got to say about you. Because I bet that you are the fucking problem. You're fucked up. You don't do that. Because you're losing an argument, you fucking put her information out. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Sorry. Doing homework and doing this. They wanted a public apology.
Kids, right?
Yada, yada, yada. Like I said, I didn't even know who this woman was. I really did not.
Actually,
and what happened was, why she was contacted was because Nicole was... Okay. Me and Nicole, I don't even know what happened with Nicole. Because Nicole was sticking up for Ronnie. So all of this stems back to Ronnie because...
Can I do like 15 and then can I stop and just listen to him?
Yeah, honey, that's fine. Just as long as...
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you get off the live and help your son with his homework? Huh? No? Silly idea? Okay.
We're done. What time is it? When I started this TikTok channel, it was literally like it. I gotta be careful. Okay, so I started this as almost, let's call it a social experiment. Okay,
that's a lot.
I'm sure you've heard that today. So we started out as like it's social, whatever. And she's like, who? And I was like, I'm not saying names. I don't do that just because, and that was before I ever even went live. And the only reason that I did it was because my son wanted me to. And I was lucky if I had 5 viewers. Anything, you will never amount to crap. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a fighter. And I'm not going to, and I don't stop.
What?
I don't stop. You will not catch me stopping.
Ma'am, what kind of people do you have around you that are saying this to you? Because I have never, ever heard this from anybody in my life, even when I was using. Maybe that's the reason why you act like this. You need to get some better people in your life.
I'm just not going to stop. I'm a fighter. I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull. I'm stubborn as can be. So when I got on, I got clean, whatever. I get on TikTok, and I'm just, for the first couple years, just scrolling, watching funny videos, cat videos, whatever, baseball videos, baseball mom videos. I come across Mama Tot. Not a fan of Mama Tot.
I noticed something with her videos, and I think it's because of the mic that she has, or the headphones that she has in. She drinks so loud. Like, you know how, like, and I get it, we all, like, kind of drink and stuff, like, unaware of the noises we make, but when you have a microphone stuck to your face, you can hear the slurping and the gulping. And I was watching her videos, and it was just so cringy. It's I don't know. It's so, and now that I've noticed it, I cannot stop hearing it every time she takes a drink. I know, random, sorry.
I don't know. I mean, I know she had problems with addiction and lost her children and all that stuff. And that's fine. That happens. I'm not going to judge anybody.
Oh, stop it. First of all, you said, I don't watch people I don't like, but you are watching Mama Tot. Right. Secondly, she did not have an addiction problem and did not lose her children. Again, you open your mouth and tell and spread misinformation. This is not right. And if you're unsure or you're just assuming, then you shouldn't say it. You said this so confidently. And for someone like me who doesn't watch Mama Tot, I could believe this. The only reason why I know this is not true is because I watched her get on a live and say it.
Pretty sure that stalker was like, oh, I heard this person say it maybe. Who knows? You can't pinpoint whenever somebody, says it. But it's like, why me? Why choose me to tell that lie on? Like, if I ever, and hear me when I say, if I ever had any type of I've talked about this on probably every single podcast except for maybe Laura's podcast, maybe because she didn't ask. Never lost to my children. I never, not one time. You guys got to get it together. I know that story sounds good because it sounds more appealing to nosy people or just dramatics, whatnot. But I didn't, honey. My children are grown. Ask them yourself. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all.
And I watched droves of people back it up. She did unfortunately lose a son, but it had nothing to do with addiction
or anything that happened. That is it's not an uncommon thing. So didn't judge her, what have you. So
this fucking lady.
She's talking one day. She sits down on her porch and she's talking.
Ma'am, your Wi-Fi sucks.
It's dumb. So fall down that rabbit hole. So, and
I'm sure whatever you're saying is a lie anyway. So I guess it really doesn't matter.
I mean, it is blatantly obvious.
That you're a liar? Yes. It is blatantly obvious.
Listen to her talk and work listening to her. My coworkers are like, oh my, and I don't want to say what they said, but they were like, oh, the rack girl is on. And I'm like, yeah, be nice, because I don't do name calling. I don't call people names.
You don't call people names?
Sorry, I gotta put on some lashes, some eyebrows. It's nice having eyebrows. I love having a chin as well. Love it, love it. Are you? Oh, well, I was told that, my jealousy runs deep, but let's compare apples to oranges.
Why are you watching Lisa at work? What? Huh? And not only that, okay, listen, maybe I shouldn't say that because I will listen while I'm at work, right? But I have my headphones in. Nobody else can hear what I'm listening to. So it could be that type of situation. So why your whole work can hear what you're listening to? Do you put her on a Bluetooth and have everybody listen? I'm okay.
So I'm like, yeah, guys, be nice, be nice, be nice. So next thing you know, the stuff happens where she goes to the hospital because somebody called, said she was foaming at the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, wow, that was a little much. She was not foaming at the mouth, but whatever. To each their own.
Well, not everybody is familiar with addiction, okay? And not everybody understands what's going on. So when you're on social media broadcasting to everywhere, there are going to be people who are going to be concerned, ma'am.
If that's what she thought, whatever. At least maybe now she'll get some help. So then I see the video with Jess saying, here she is. She's not requesting any money. Don't send her any money. We don't know who that is. We knew the whole time it was Lisa. I'm trying to keep my face out. They're just screenshotting everything. Nookie is that crazy. So, man, you guys should see my table right now with the notes all over. I've got like these index cards everywhere, all over my table.
Are you looking?
Oh, maybe tomorrow. All of a sudden, then I see somebody talking about, well, she had said something about her sister Ronnie. If you don't hear from Jess or Ronnie or me, it's a fake CA. So I'm like, oh, okay. So then all of a sudden, she was trying to get money for her niece. Remember, like, I'm following my timeline here. I literally have to keep all of this homework. So I see that she said something about, no, Lisa, you was not invited to my daughter's birthday party. I don't want her seeing her, you like this. I mean, she's one. I mean, she's not going to remember. Oh, yeah, when I was 1 year old, my aunt was all, no, she's, but whatever. Okay, that's her child. She can do what she wants.
Ma'am, it's not even the point that she can see her like that or her age. It doesn't fucking matter what age she is. She doesn't want a crackhead around her daughter. Do you? You want somebody like that around your kids? I mean, come on. This is just common sense.
So she's like, I don't want my child seeing you like that, and blah, 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 blah. So we knew Lisa was lying, but of course people sent her money. So then, what was it? A week later, Ronnie gets on there saying, I'm done with this app. I've received nothing but, threats. Well, she wasn't. So then she gets on, and Lisa was...
No, she was. She was, because Jess was too. There was actually a lot of people who were openly in the comments saying just rude shit.
Using a CA that had Ronnie's name in it. Ronnie gets online and says, that's not mine, but this is. But I don't want you to donate. Ding, 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 ding. There went my bells. I was like, oh my gosh. She's dry begging. She is telling you guys to send her money. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my, she is scamming. Like, this girl is going to get on here and tell people not to send her sister money, but send it to her. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it runs in the family. So I made a video, or I was commenting about it, and a couple people were like, you're terrible, you're just terrible, I can't believe you're saying that about her, that's her sister, do you know what they're going through? And I'm like, actually I do. I'm like, I was in Lisa's situation about 15, 20 years ago, so yeah, I think I'm a
of course,
fair.
Right, right. I forgot. Expert on everything. Ma'am, they're saying you don't know what they're going through as a family. You don't know what they're going through with all the social media stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that you haven't experienced having to deal with all of social media while being an addict. You know, being an addict and loving an addict are two different things. And it is hard to love an addict, whether it's a relationship, a sister, just any type of family member in general. Because when you're the addict, you can cover all that up with your DOC. But watching someone you love in addiction is one of the most helpless, devastating feelings, especially when you have been the addict yourself and know that their addiction is on their time. You can be the most experienced, educated at all of it, but nothing you say or do will help until they choose life over addiction. But I forgot, you're the expert.
I know what I'm talking about. So after, a couple people were like, well, why don't you elaborate? So I made a couple videos replying to somebody's comment. So I was like, you know what? That's it. So I was like, well, you guys, hi, my name's Bosslady. I'm sure that's all down. But, I said, I just find it coincidental that the sister gets on here dry begging. I was like, she's literally riding on her sister's coattails. And then here it comes. And then after about 10 videos, Ronnie came in, tried to cuss me out. And then here comes Nicole, because that was after Nicole busted her outside on the live. And I warned Nicole. I was like, listen, everybody's going to want to be your buddy. Don't fall for it. Then the next day, she's in Mandy's live. She's in this person's live. I don't even know these ladies.
That was her choice. That was her choice. She got on the lives. She got into these people's boxes. Nobody knew who Nicole was. She introduced herself. So I don't know how you warned her. I mean, maybe after she got on somebody's live you did, but she wanted to tell her side and tell what happened. So
I think is there 3 different gens, or is this all the same one?
oh my
Can
gosh,
someone
lady.
answer me that?
Lady, it has been long enough. You should know who these gens are. You have been asking who these gens are in every single live. Every single live.
Is there 1 or is there 3? Yeah, I think the only person is Jess. Hey, did you ask me something, Lenny? I'm so sorry. Yeah, Nookie is not harmless. And that's sad. You've been sitting there watching this hate and vile, these people that just take everything for granted. Everything for granted. And then you're sitting here.
Granted. Granted is a countertop. Just so you know.
Just, blessed to have. Oh, that is young. My mom was 64. That is just so unbelievably young. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I just lost my whole train of thought. Oh my gosh. Well, my Bible's here. I am praying for you.
You don't need a Bible to pray.
And I'm sitting here saying all this on a Bible, so I'm not lying. I'm sitting right here next to my Bible.
Shame on you.
So I don't even know what I was talking about the gens for. Okay. So they all start attacking me, yada, yada, yada. So I go live. My son's like, Mom, you hit 1,000 followers, go live, so I had to verify my identity. I had to do all that stuff. And so it says, okay, give us 24 hours to review, then you'll be able to go live. So I go live, and I'm lucky if I had like 5 people on my live, but it was just like, hey guys, want to say hi. My friend Ken Carson came in, love him. If you don't follow him, follow him. He's amazing.
But I thought you came on here to do a social experiment. So now your son made you go live? He was the reason why? Interesting.
Ken, he comes in, starts gifting me. I feel all special. My daughter comes in. I'm like, woohoo, I got 5 people, And then, so then I do a video. And thanks for listening, guys, because this is actually helping me write this stuff down, because I do have to, like, document and chronologize all this stuff. So,
Yeah, I would probably have to document all my lies too. They get kind of hard to follow after a while.
so all of a sudden, that Lily, that crazy, and yes, I'm judging, Lily, messages me, and she says, hey, I know you're getting attacked right now for saying that stuff about Ronnie. You are right. And I was like, what? Because I was assuming, but I didn't think I was just like, something's off about her. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I knew something was off with Ronnie.
So were you assuming or did you know?
Yeah. Oh, I knew Ronnie was such a scammer from the rip.
And this Lily person can't be anywhere crazier than you.
I think we all saw that. I'm like, something's not right with her. And I cannot put my finger on it. She's too, and she goes, you're right. I have all the proof. I don't want to release it yet. And please don't say anything. So I was like, okay, you know how hard that was to keep quiet? Do you know when you know you're right and people are attacking you and you're sitting there like, okay, I know I'm right, but I can't say nothing. So
No. Because when you're honest and you know you're not lying, it shouldn't be that hard.
oh, I sit on that. I sit on that information. I don't say anything. So I go live one night, and we were having a great time. We were having so much fun. And then we were, praying for people. We were congratulating people on sobriety. We were having a great time. So Tay comes in my live, and here goes the attacks. There's the girl that stole Lisa's money. There's the girl, they start like attacking her. And I was like, nope, we're not doing that. I don't do that in my lives. I saw that happening over on other lives about Lisa. And I said, nope, we're not doing that. We will treat people with respect over here. That's just what we do. And she was like, thank you. And then she said, do you care if I come up in a box? And I'm like, absolutely. So Tay comes up in a box, and, people started asking her questions. So I just asked her, how did you even meet Lisa to even start this? So she tells the story, how she kind of baited her, said she worked for a company and they wanted to do a story on her. So Lisa trusted her. A couple ladies have already scammed Lisa, but it's not like Lisa hasn't done it right back. So, karma finds its way around. It always does.
Yes, karma does find its way around, but the problem is that Tay was trying to be the karma. She did this whole setup and planned this whole scheme to get in good with Lisa. And then she helps enable her, gives her CA, all because she was scammed 6 months ago. Which, when do we start taking accountability for ourselves for sending complete strangers on the internet money? She said that she never seen Lisa before, and she scrolled in and she's seen her. I get it. Not everybody thinks to research people while they're scrolling on TikTok, but the comment section alone should have gave you some type of hesitation, right? So if you didn't send those people their money back, you didn't just scam Lisa, you scammed those people who did nothing to you at all, which you were those people 6 months ago. So now do they get to scam you? Is that fair? If you are walking out of a gas station, right? And or pulling off of the E-way, and there's a guy sitting at the corner holding a sign that says I'm hungry, and you give him however much money. But then later you see him walking into a known dope house. Do you divulge this plan to scam him? You sent her what? $20, $25? You got your money back, right? So, what was the reason on jumping on all these panels and going live and making all kinds of crazy accusations about Lisa and her family? What was that about? If Lisa was somebody in your real life that this happened, would you have done that to her? Would you have went around and told all of your friends and everything all these crazy things about her? I understand that the internet is has its own set of rules than it does in real life. But your character and your morals should be the same no matter where you go or who you talk to. I just watched Tay's live where Villain and Raggedy came up on panel, and Villain had said to Tay, "You followed me before all this happened, right?"
You said that you followed me, right, before all of this mess, right? So clearly you have some knowledge on the type of person that I am, right? I think you should just watch the playlist. And I think that you should think about the fact that I always have proof, right? I always have proof, and you could go to her and ask her for proof to counteract the things that I say in my video.
So I don't know if that meant you followed after you found Lisa, before you found Lisa, but I know it was before Bosslady. Even if it was shortly after you met Bosslady or started fucking with her, it only takes a handful of lives to watch a villain to know what kind of person she is. One of the reasons why I started watching Villain is because of how unapologetically blunt she is. She backs up what she says. So I just find it very hard to believe that we were watching these same lives and you still ran back and believed Bosslady without no receipts. And if you let her keep talking, she tells on herself. But after all that, you do this memorial, which made no sense to me. You just scammed her, told all her business, and now you're trying to help her. It I don't get it. In my opinion, you were not the one to do that memorial. You weren't even her real friend. And I'm not surprised that Bosslady told you it was a good idea, because to be honest with you, I have never seen anybody in recovery be so misinformed and know nothing about addiction. And I don't know, Tay, if you just are, very uneducated about addiction, never knew anybody in addiction or haven't been through it yourself. I have no idea. But I just ask you, maybe you should talk to some recovering addicts, or maybe even talk to some active addicts, because you were playing with Lisa's life. I don't think you understand. Lisa is poisoning herself every single day. And you helped her do that because you were upset you got scammed by a known scammer.
The next night is when Lily gets on, after kicking back a few cans, she gets on and she starts, saying, guys, and I did not want her to go on and admit that. I said, just wait. I don't want to reveal that about Ronnie just yet. Just wait. Like, if you reveal this on my channel, I don't want the notoriety. I am literally just here to do a social experiment. I don't want any type of anything. I just don't want anything on me. I didn't want any kind of spotlight. I didn't want nothing. I don't like that kind of stuff at all. Despite what you hear, I do not like that kind of stuff. So, sorry, I got to turn the dryer on again. I need to get these clothes done.
But that doesn't make sense. Then why have them do it on your channel? Why wouldn't you have just passed it along or gave it to somebody else who's a bigger channel, or even had them do it on their own live and just promote it? None of this makes sense. I mean, if you don't like the spotlight, I think you love the attention.
So Lily gets on and she says, I just want you guys to know that Bosslady is right. Ronnie scammed me within the last couple of months, and I kind of figured it out. So all of a sudden, English is sitting there listening. So she gets up and she goes, can I get in the box? And I was like, yeah, sure, come on, get in the box. And she says, well, you guys are kind of being harsh on Ronnie, blah, blah, blah. She's going through a rough time. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. We all are, well, those of us who don't sit on here begging for gifts and money and all that stuff. So she says, and Lily goes, well, I'm going to tell you
Hold on
that,
a second. This is not how this went. She has to be talking about the video I reviewed on my channel, the Lisa Mod video. And this is not how it went.
Oh my God, Trina.
Hey,
Hey, I've seen your shit a lot on here. Like,
Lily, I want to ask you a question.
yeah.
Did you pay for a battery and perhaps the car was broken and the propane? Did you do that too?
Yes.
I need to talk. I need to send you. I'm
this information. She's on the up and up. You know, she's not lying. She's telling the truth. And somehow it came across about they both gave Ronnie money for, what is that stuff called? Propane? So she gives her money for the propane. They both found out the week before. They both gave her $3.
No, it didn't just come out. English straight out asked Lily. So I don't. This is why you don't like your lives to be recorded. And to be honest with you, if I lied as much as you did, I probably wouldn't like it neither.
$100 for the propane. Ronnie didn't get the propane, but so I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this just happened on my live of all places. So the next day I get a message, that night, one of the gens came over and said, hey, I don't agree with what you're doing with Ronnie. Why don't you come over and join my live? We can talk about it. And I said, no, I'm okay. Thank you. I fly solo. I'm going to stay here. Made her mad. Just fit of rage, just blew up. So then here comes Ronnie. She must have told Ronnie or Nicole. So here they come. And just, that was it. They all started flying in, just dogging on everybody in the live. Like, it was just really bad. So I'm not sure if I blocked them, they blocked me, whatever.
What would they be upset for that you didn't come over to their live? For what? And I don't know if now I've only seen one person ask her to do something on their channel.
Worrying about that, why don't you just go make a random YouTube really quick, throw them all on there, and then that saves you a lot of time from having to like private things and whatnot. If that's your personal YouTube, you could just make a backup YouTube. If you want that post.
Yeah, I could do that. So I just need like a different email, correct?
I think so, or I can give you my number really quick and I can go drop them on mine because I have nothing to hide. My YouTube's on my TikTok. If you want me to help you or if not, but that's just another way.
I'm so scared because they're coming at people hard.
Right.
Hard.
I'll send you mine. I've got no care.
You got...
None at all.
I love the people on this page. I'm so glad. I'm scared. I'm a little nervous that I did this, but this is this is, I don't know. No, please, what?
I'll DM you my number just in case you don't want to put your YouTube out there since it's got, your family's on it. You need to save face with your family, children, young ones. My YouTube's pretty much for my TikTok. Things I can't put on TikTok, I go throw on my YouTube. So
okay, she's texting me saying no, please. So it must be, something must be up. So I'll go create a burner one.
Okay.
And then I'll give it to you guys tomorrow because I've got all the conversations with. Okay, that's true. Yeah, don't send until we get the whole story. Okay.
Okay, perfect. I was just trying to give you options if you needed an extra option.
I love that. Thank you. And then make sure you guys.
But it was only because she was having a hard time green screening the receipts of Ronnie. And the lady was nice about it. I don't even know if it was a gen or not, but I don't know. This
So then I get a message saying, hey, it seems like you're getting some heat on you. Why don't you give the information that you have to Nookie or Kai over on YouTube? I said, no, why would I do that? And they were like, well, because you're going to receive a lot of hate. And I was like, for what? Well, I'm just saying, you should probably do that. And I'm like, no,
why would you do that? That also does not make sense because Nookie and Kai don't make commentary. They just repost lives on TikTok. So again, no sense.
Thanks. I don't even have the information yet. I was just told that they had the information. They're the ones that said it. I didn't say anything. I just provided a platform. That is all I did. I provided a platform for them to talk about Ronnie. Hang on, I'm making notes. I'm trying to get all this in sequential order here. So anyway,
No, you're probably just trying to remember what bullshit you're spewing out right now.
So then that was it. It just blew up. And of course, the other content creators were like, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Ronnie's over there trying to defend herself. And it took about a week for everybody, probably longer, for everybody to realize, and then English gave me her screenshots, which I have still yet to post all of the screenshots that she sent me. But the other day when Lisa was on live saying, I think she was on the 5th, saying that her parents didn't get the stamps until middle of the month. Well, I had a text message from Ronnie stating that her parents got their stamps on the 6th of every month. So I did post that. And then of course it was taken and shared and put on YouTube and everything else. So I do randomly post the stuff that I have, but I have still not.
Yes, because that's what we all do. We post things to share information, to spread the word, to get it out there. Do you not know how this works, ma'am? Do you think because you got the information, like, oh my God, everybody was sharing it? Of course they were. You should have already known that as soon as you posted it. But you seem not to like that very much, which then you shouldn't be or even try to be in this community. I mean, you've already ruined that anyway, but I'm just saying.
I still have not posted everything that I have. Yep, hiding my face. Hey, Nash. Wow, and the person that says that, Lisa Boo, needs a job. Yep, I am taking notes. Obviously, you are too.
She does need a job. Why is that funny? Because if you are going to choose to stay in your addiction, then you need to be responsible for it. And maybe that's funny to you because she's an addict. You don't think addicts should be working? Well, she needs to be doing something to help herself. I don't care how far gone you are. You have to still be an adult. Just because you're an addict, that's not an excuse to just do what she's doing. Period. Like, what did everybody do before the internet? Like, what did everybody do when they were struggling? Or, I mean, go back to that. Can we go back to that? Can we get our social medias back?
Oh, nice profile. So anyway, that's pretty much what happened. And then Nicole got mad about something or other, and she lost her page, and then she started telling people, that's it, I'm going to Villain for help. And then that's it.
No.
And then Villain came at me just like she did, so I know a guy. That's all she wrote.
You can know 10 guys, but you're lying. You said Villain attacked your child, that she was talking about your kids, and that wasn't true. I don't even know where that came from, and if somebody told you that, then you should have asked for proof. And even if they gave you proof, then you should have went to Villain. People were calling you out way before Villain. I have people in my comment sections as soon as I posted that Lisa's mod video telling me about you.
And the only reason I went and obtained everybody's information was for my own protection. Because if something happens, I can't just, go up and say, hi, I'm being harassed. What's her name? Oh, your favorite villain? They're going to be like, okay, need a name, need an address, need your phone.
No, what you do is you show them the proof that you're being harassed, and then they take it from there. The only reason why you got any type of reports or looking up people is because they were looking up you. Let's really be honest here.
Remember? So that was it. That's all I did. And it wasn't to dox anybody, but once they found out that I had it, then they decided they were coming after me. And I still haven't done it. And that is it. Sorry, trying to weed out. But that is what happened. And like I said, the other day, I'm trying to address everything that they're, I don't know who these people are. That's why I'm saying they. I don't know who these people are. They're just insignificant to me. Never had a conversation with them. Never watched any of their channels or lives or videos. So let's see, what was it? The memorial.
Well, that's a lie because there's several videos of you talking about how you used to watch Raggedy. It went from you watched her to only watching a couple lives to, couldn't stand listening to her. And another video where people have sent you villains' lives. So you do know who these people are. And it doesn't matter if you've had a conversation with them or not. It doesn't matter if they know you. You put yourself on live, it's pretty easy to figure out what kind of person you are.
What else did I need to cover? Are you guys fighting already? What? All right, honey, it's 10 o'clock. You're going to have to finish the, Okay, thank you, honey. I'll definitely answer it. Who did you think I was friends with? Oh, Raggedy? I used to, you know what's crazy is I used to watch her. And then, let me put my hair in a bun, get on my face here. I used to watch her, and I really enjoyed her content. Well, then somebody else said that Mandy got in Lisa's live last night and said, I'm going to go back over because I recorded it. I went into text live today, and she was tearing me, Raggedy a new ass, and I was like, I don't know what's going on with Raggedy lately, man. She used to be so nice, and now she just turned into a mean too much. Like 3 times a day, her stuff would come across my channel. I pretty much open, unless it's like the requests, then I usually don't. Most approachable person. I'm really nice. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I can't be mean to people unless, I have a sharp tongue after that. But my babies are my babies. I don't care if they're 30. I don't care if they're 2. That's my baby. But anyway, yesterday I posted some documents I printed off, and then I said I was heading to Pittsburgh. Everybody's like, they were going over to my YouTube. Oh, you went to Pittsburgh on a Sunday? Like the courts are open on a Sunday? And I'm like, no, but my printer was. No, I'm not mean.
Your printer is in Pittsburgh? What?
Yeah, Nash has been literally watching me from day one when I had not going to say how I got it, but I got all of her court info and the file from her felony discovery file, everything. I've got it all. Has everything. Made a little drive. Had to sit there. Well, 5 people in my live, and it was me and my little baby boy. Nash was there. Nash is amazing. Nash is so amazing. But anyway, so I printed off these court papers that were from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and it was literally just all of the Richards families. These ones actually. My Bible's on top of it. So I printed off all these papers, okay? And I guess one of them said it was the animal.
But why do you need all of their records? The whole family. Why do you need all of that? I mean, the whole family isn't on social media the way Lisa or Ronnie is. So what would you need that for?
Animal charge that Lisa had. So the one content creator goes, she pulled my record. Oh my God, she's doxing me. So this was what I got accused of doxing somebody. This. So that kind of made me go, well, let me check into old girl's record there. So I did.
What are you talking about? Why? You just said those records were Lisa's family. So why would another content creator be crying about pulling their record? I'm just confused. That whole sentence just didn't even make sense. And I never seen not one person complain about you pulling their records. I've seen them say, go ahead.
Okay. Oh my God, she pulled my record. Oh my God. Yes, I have everybody's records.
I don't care.
I know about the animal abuse charges. I know about the traffic tickets. I know everything.
Never. Prove it, bitch. I like animals more than I like people. Okay? Nope. Prove it. You need to prove it.
I know about the DV.
Do you? Do you know it all though? Who wants to tell her about the DV? Who wants to tell her? Gail, it's always the same ones. Aren't you tired of hearing about? I need to commit some new crimes so that y'all motherfuckers have something to talk about. This is embarrassing.
You say, it's amazing what you can find when you pull Raggedy's background. Pull it! Pull it! Because guess what? Never been to jail, never been to prison. Worst thing that I have ever been involved in is, again, being caught with a hunting rifle in muzzleloader season. Just saying. Also, of course, I mean, you might find a whole lot of dead because never claimed I wasn't a broke bitch. But you're not going to find anything else because there isn't anything else.
People have been sending you private messages telling you to calm the fuck down and telling you about yourself, but you just keep ignoring them.
And yes, she does have the same charges as Lisa and Shadow.
Show it. Show it.
Absolutely not.
When somebody is telling you, go ahead, pull my records and post it because it's already been posted, I'm pretty sure that they don't have anything to hide. And even if they do have stuff on their records, they admit to it. Something that you don't know how to do, lady, is take accountability, is to let people know. Everybody, especially if you're in addiction, has fucked up, has stuff on their records, and the best thing you could do is just be honest about it. But there isn't an honest bone in your body, so, you know.
Yeah, she said, well, I was listening to you today. I know, I swore I was not going to get on today. I called this courthouse because I was like, listen, I am on your county website. I cannot find the court docket. And the lady was so nice, little Southern accent. She's like, oh, honey, no, you're not going to find it on there. Like, she was so sweet. So she gave me the website to look it up. And there it was, big and bold and beautiful. So that's why all these lies were made up about me trying to... This is the thing. It's like CNN does it. If you can convince the masses that I am this bad person, you guys will not believe anything that comes out of my mouth.
No.
Which is fine. But those are...
No, it is nothing like CNN. You did this to yourself. You kept going after everybody. Everybody who has a bigger channel than you. Everybody who people like and respect. You thought you could go after Lisa because it's Lisa. You came out wrong. If you would have just put the stuff out about Ronnie on your channel, said things that were your opinion and let it be known, or corrected yourself on your misinformation, you wouldn't have a fucking problem. But it's like you cannot do it. So I don't want to hear none of... No.
that have been watching me from day one know. I don't... And even Tay said that. She goes, the reason I like you is, she goes, all of those other ladies, the second they get an email, they'll post it. They don't care if it's true. They don't care if it's Photoshopped. They don't care what it is. They throw it out there. And she said, I noticed you'll say... And she's talking about me. She's like, Bosslady, you'll say, no, I got to look into this. I don't know if it's true. Like the night that the ambulance was at Lisa's house. I was like, I know there's an ambulance there. I was told her dad went out. Not sure. I'm waiting on that. So as soon as I would get reports, I would get on here and tell you guys. That's what made the other one.
No, it's because you didn't have nothing. If you had something, you would have posted it without vetting it. That's one of the reasons why people have a problem with you.
It's mad because they didn't know how I just came on the scene and all of a sudden I'm getting trusted with this information. It made them mad.
What? Made who mad, ma'am? These channels have been around for years. They have direct contact with Lisa's family. They all talk to each other. They all have a mutual respect, even if they don't like each other. They get more information in a day than you would get in a whole month. What would they be mad at?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my kids. Ooh-wee. I know my daughter, she went, I want her to get her CCW just to make sure she's licensed. And I said something about, because the people on TikTok, she's like, I'm afraid of those dang people on TikTok. I said, yeah, well, here we go. Hit the likes, guys.
She has nothing to be scared of.
Hang on. I got to restart. Not to watch TikTok. What, honey?
Can I do it in here since...
Yeah. You want to do your homework in here? Absolutely. She said, who is she to tell us?
Ma'am, do you always get online when your son is doing homework? Do you always get online around homework time? I'm just wondering.
To get off of TikTok. It's not what I said. And that's the thing. Everything I say gets twisted into whatever narrative they want for the day.
Whatever narrative? No.
But
everything you says gets called out, and then the truth is told. So if you want to call that, I don't know, your brain just doesn't function or work the way regular people do. You know, it's like that saying, same gender, different breed.
I seen you guys were emailing me or messaging me. I will get on there and answer all the questions. I promise. And it's sad that not really getting, I feel like I've been getting really snarky this past week, and I don't want to do that. That's not me. I don't have a mean bone, but I just don't feel like I'm obligated to give people information that people trusted me with. And no, I am nobody. That's a given. But
you're right. You're not obligated, but you are obligated to tell the truth, not make up stuff about people, not lie on people's names.
Nobody on TikTok is like, we're all somebody, but we're nobody special. Nobody special. And because I decide to do something on Lisa Richards does not mean that I have to get, whoever these people are, get their permission to do stuff. If you want to make a video about Lisa Richards, let me know. I'll watch it. I'll be glad to watch it. I would love to watch other people make, content. I love it. I love stuff like that. Absolutely.
Ma'am, I cover Lisa. I didn't have to get permission. Nobody attacks me. And I'm not the only new channel. There are several. And none of us get attacked. None of us get the bullshit that you do. Why do you think that is, ma'am? It's not because I'm on a different platform. It's because we don't lie. We don't spit out misinformation. And when we have an opinion, we state it as that. And if we don't know something, we say it. You have to, at some point, you have to realize it's you, not everybody else. Listen, I know there's like people that come out and they have a problem with like a certain group over here, or a certain person over here. You have a problem and made a problem to everybody around. And the friends that were standing by you are dropping like flies. At one point, do you realize it's you?
Absolutely. I think it's amazing to watch. And like I said, I want to start getting into true crime.
Oh, no.
I want to get into all this stuff.
No, please don't.
Just interesting things that I found.
Please
or if
don't.
you have a story about somebody who, like, went through the Innocence Project or something like that, let me know. We'll do a thing on it. We'll get it started.
No.
I think that'd be super duper fun.
Please don't do true crime, lady. We already have a Blowhorn Betty, and if you do not know who that is, the best channel to go look her up is Burnt Toast. And Betty is a YT scammer, beggar, online panhandler, if you will. And she covers true crime, and she is just like you. Misinformation and lies. We don't need another Betty, ma'am.
I don't know. We'll spin it around to whatever we want to talk about. You guys pick it and we'll do it. I've got some super cool people off here. I'm not going to lie. I really have met some super, super amazing people off of here that it's funny when you meet people and you just instantly click with them. Like my girl Lux, she's amazing. My girl English, Tay is great. Tay's not on here a whole lot. Tay's really busy. Like I thought I was busy. Tay is busy. That's a busy girl. But, she kind of has to stay off because if somebody would ever come at her the way they come at me, she is crazy. She don't care. But I don't know. Tay's cool. English is, I don't care what any of y'all say. English is one of the most intelligent, intellectual women that I've ever met in my entire life. She just, and again, I'm all for women power, women. I think all women should be in all positions of power. Sometimes, not always, but, I think as long as they're qualified and has common sense and not manipulative, you should absolutely be in a position.
So not you.
But I'm not going to sit by and allow people to talk about my God. I'm just not. And that's going to be the run of Discord tonight, but I just don't care. And the picture that someone posted today of a crucifix on there,
Oh my gosh.
it was so disgusting. Like, these people.
Ma'am, you do know that most of these people believe in the same God you do? You do know that, right? No, of course you don't. You don't know shit.
I'm so glad there's a heaven and a hell, because it was just awful. It's awful how they mock people. That's the one thing, even through my team.
Hey, you know what God expects you to do? Take accountability.
Years being rebellious. That is the one thing I don't ever mess with. Is somebody's religion, somebody's political affiliation. That's not something, first of all, you don't talk about it. I mean, I can sit and say, I'll pray for you, but I'm not going to sit and say, like, you have to do what I say. You have to believe what I believe. Do as I say, or I'm going to call your neighbors, call your work, call your mom, call your ex-husband. You know what that is, right? But I made it clear from day one that I am a Christian woman, and that's just how I am.
What?
If you don't like it, there's one.
Ma'am, I thought you were Catholic. Right?
0.5 billion other channels. Sorry, doing my nails. I need to get my nails done. My kids are expensive. My kids are so expensive. But again, tomorrow it's going to be something else. First, I said something about, women and losing children. And this is the thing. I mean, this is how, look up Stalin. Stalin did this. He coerced a whole nation by convincing people that, the other leaders were bad. And, just with slander, with falsehoods, with all that stuff. You cannot coerce people. I don't get on here and tell you, you can't go watch this person or you're not going to be in here. Oh, she follows her. She can't be in here. I don't care who you follow. But you go and watch those other channels, you come back with this mess. You've got to stop watching that crap. That's what you get with bottom feeders. So I urge you all to, stop following them. I really do. If you type in Bosslady, you're going to get a million videos from Nookie. Don't click on any of those. I have 100, 200 people messaging me daily saying, hey, this person's live streaming you, and you're going to get blocked. If you don't have the nerve to step in here, you don't need to watch. That's just, and I'm trying to.
There would be no point to step in there. Because one, you wouldn't put anybody in a box because you don't have the fucking balls. Two, it would be pointless because you don't take criticism. You can't hear anything else but your own voice.
Whittle this down to literally probably 200 viewers, and that's it. Every day I'm blocking 100 people just so I can whittle it down. Hey, yeah, I came back. Somebody had reported, so I got off and jumped back on. Wait, what did I say? What did I say? I'm trying to find their filters. I'm trying to fit in with the masses. I want to be just like them when I grow up.
You know how you fit in? Don't lie. Take accountability. Just be fucking normal, lady.
Look at my glasses. They're all bent. What did I say? Sorry, I'm trying to get an answer out of this lady. She got a cute cat. She has a really cute cat. What is she said? Why do people send me videos? I don't watch videos. I don't watch people's lives. Oh my gosh, this is driving me nuts. I don't watch people's lives, especially when they're about me. I'm just not. I'm not.
I don't
Listen,
that.
I'm going to let you know why I don't, okay? A little secret about me. I don't know if I like this filter. I may have to find another one. Oh, what did Lisa do now? What did Lisa do? I guess she just posted something about me. You guys, I have to find out who is paying her. Who is paying Lisa